Hello guys, and welcome back again to my YouTube channel. If today is your first time here, thank you so very much for stopping by. Please do not make it your last, okay? In today's video we'll be learning how to cut and sew this bubu kaftan dress with a V-shaped neckline, okay? So I have my materials here, and this sequence, this is a velvet sequence. I'll be using it for the neck, for the hand, and the patch on the front of the clothes, okay? And I've already gone ahead to gum it with gum stay. So if this is what you're interested in, let's go into the video, okay? So I have my fabric here, and I'm going to fold it into four because I'll be cutting the front and the back piece together. So I have the four piece here, and I'm going to get the length of the dress, okay, length of the gown, okay. And after that, I'll go ahead and mark out the neckline, which is 3 inches. Then for the back piece, I'll be going down with 1 inch, and for the front piece I'll be coming down with 7 inches. So I'll just go ahead and connect it like this, and for that front piece I'm just going to connect it in a V shape like this. So the next thing is to measure out the shoulder measurement, okay? The shoulder measurement divided by 2, and then if I want to mark it, I'll go ahead and mark out the sleeve length and also the band, okay? The sleeve band, I'll be using the my bust line, okay? I'll be using the length of the bust line. I don't know if you are getting what I mean. So, and after that I'll divide the bust measurement by 4, I mean to say, and I'll put extra 3 inches allowance. Then after that I'll place the tape again to get my waistline and then my hip line. So the next measurement, now I'll divide the hip measurement by 4. I'll put it down and put extra 3 inches allowance, okay? 2 inches allowance for ease and 1 inch is for sewing allowance, okay? And then I'm just going to go ahead and connect it straight to the down part. So what I have here is not enough for the length of the gown that I want to sew. I'll be joining it later, okay? So I'll go ahead and cut it out. So just go ahead and cut it out. For this part I just want to blend it so that it will look very nice, okay? So go ahead and cut it out, and after cutting it out I'll tell you the next step to go. So now I'm done cutting it out, and the next thing I want to do now is to come down from the shoulder line with 1 inch, and that will be for the shoulder slope, okay? And then I will also go ahead and cut out the neckline. Please cut the back piece, the back neckline first, okay? And after that I'll also go ahead to cut out the shoulder slope. So when I'm done cutting it, the next thing I'll do now is to cut out extra 10 inches, okay? Extra 10 inches for the length, to complete the length, okay? If you want to make it short, you can go ahead and do it depending on how you want yours to be, okay? So I'm trying to arrange it, and after that I'll also measure out whatever I have that place, whatever I have on that upper part. I'm just going to go down with it, okay? Just go down with it straight, and then we are good to go. So I'm done cutting it. The next thing I'll do is to bring out that back piece, okay? I'm just going to open it up and take out, keep the back piece aside, and then I'll start working on the neckline, for the front neckline. So I'll go ahead and cut it out like this, and then the next thing is to mark out 2 inches, okay? Remember that I'll be joining a black velvet, okay? That's velvet I showed you guys. I'll be putting it on the neck, so I'm just going to minus 2 inches from the neckline, okay? From the front neckline precisely, and then I'll go ahead and cut it out. Then when you come to the down part, I'm just going to mark it as a dash shape, okay? Just like this, as you can see me doing. I don't know how to put it, but just watch me closely so that you get to understand what I mean. So after you are done, go ahead and cut it out, okay? If you watch it very closely, you notice that it's not that V shaped again. It's not exactly V. So there's a line on the down parts, just like a slash or be a dash line. I don't know. So that's just it. And after that, I'll keep it aside and start working on the velvet, okay, on the sequence velvet. So I'm going to fold it up like this. Remember, we minus 2 inches from the neckline, so I'm just going to cut out exactly 2.5 inches or 2.2 7.5 inches from the velvet. So I'll cut it times two. I think this will be enough for the neckline and the sleeve turn up. So I'll be using this part now for the patch on the front part, okay? So and before that, I'll also go ahead and gum it with gum stay, because working with this is not quite easy, okay? So I'll first of all gum it with gum stay, okay? So it's now time to start sewing. So I'm just going to bring out the sequence I cut out now, and just going to place it like this and sew it. Okay, just go ahead and place it from the right side. Okay, place it the right side, facing the right side of the fabric, and then go ahead and cut it like this. And then I also place the remaining one on the other part, and I also go ahead and sew it and then cut it out. So when I'm done sewing it, I'll still come back and show you guys the next step. So for this one, for the back piece, I'm going to cut out the facing of the back piece. Okay, I'll fold a fabric and then I'll place the back piece on top of it, and then cut out the neck line, and then shape it up like this. So this will be for the neckline. I'm going to place it the right side, facing the right side. I'll sew it and turn it up to the over to the other side. So this will be for the pocket. So I want to put pockets on this dress, so I'll fold and fold again, making it 4 times, and then I'm just going to place my hand. There's no special way of cutting pockets. You can cut it another way, you can just say cut it this way. So I'm just going to cut it like this, and then when I open it up, you'll notice that it's 4, okay, which is 2 for the other side and 2 for the other side, okay? So and then I'm done ironing the gum stay, okay? I'm done attaching the gum stay on the velvet that I'll be using for the front piece, and this is what I have. So now I'll start shaping it up. There's no special way of doing this. You can do it anyhow you want it. Give it any type of shape, any shape you want it. There's no special way of doing this. So I'm just going to go ahead and do whatever shape that I want to put, okay? So you can still do it like mine. You can still decide to shape it on your own way, okay? There's no special way of doing this. So after doing it, I'll also go ahead and cut it following the line that I just drew now. So I'm done cutting it, and then the next thing I'll go ahead and do is I'll first of all fold it, okay? But I tried folding it, I couldn't fold it, so I decided to run a stitch on top of it before fixing it on the main fabric. That's what I did. So I'm done sewing the neckline of this one, and it's now time to show you guys how to turn it over, okay? So I'm going to notch it, I'm going to notch it first. Okay, I'm just going to notch it from the sides. Okay, I'm going to notch it like this, and I also notch the other part. Okay, this will help me to turn it over. Okay, so I'm going to turn it inside like this, and this one inside like this. So if you watch it, you notice that we have that V neckline again. Okay, if you watch it very closely, you notice that V shape neckline. Please guys, I don't know if you guys are seeing it, because this is also black, as well as my table, because my table is black also. So I'm just going to go ahead and run a stitch to top stitch it. Okay, and after that I'll still come back and show you guys. So I'm done stop stitching it, and this is what it looks like. So I'm going to flip it over like this, and then I'll cut out the excesses that remains from the sequence fabric. So after I'm done cutting it, this is what it looks like. Okay, I will also bring out the patch. Is it patch or what? I don't know. Just go ahead and place it anyhow you want it. I mean, there's no special way of doing it. Okay, I'm trying to get what I want. I'm trying to get the shape that I want. Okay, so I think I'll be going with this. Okay, I think this is more beautiful. So I'll go ahead and pin them down. I'll go ahead and pin it down with my affix pin before I can now go ahead to run a stitch round it. So I'm done pinning it, and I'll move over to my sewing machine now to run a stitch round it. So I'm done sewing it, and this is what we have. Can you see how beautiful it is? So, and I've also gone ahead to join the down parts. I've gone ahead to join the down part, and also went ahead to give it a nice press. So it's now time to I will now bring out the back piece. I'll now bring out the back piece. So this is what we have. I've gone ahead to turn up the neckline, just as you can see. So it's now time to join the front and the back piece together. Okay, this is just a simple gown that you can make under how many minutes. So first of all, I'll join the neckline. Is it the neckline, the shoulder line? Or first of all, join the shoulder. Okay, I'll join it like this, and also I'm going to join the other part using half an inch. We can still go ahead and use 1 inch. I know, I think 1 inch is too much, so I make use of half an inch, or half 0.75 inches. So I'm done sewing it, and then I also went ahead to give it a nice press, just as you can see. Okay, so the next thing now is to bring out the sequence, the what is it called, the velvet sequence for the turning up of the hand. Okay, to turn up the hand, I'll bring it out, and I'm going to sew it from the back. Okay, I'm going to place it like this, and then I will first of all, let me use my pin to pin it down to show you guys what exactly what I'll be doing when I get to my machine. So I'll sew it exactly like this, and I'm going to turn it up, okay, to the right side, and then top stitch it. And I also do the same thing on this side as well. So I'm done sewing it, and this is what it looks like. This is what we have. Please go ahead and give it a nice press after sewing it, so that it will relax very well. And then the next thing I'll go ahead and do now is to close up the gown. Okay, so I'm going to bring them together like this, and I'll use 1 inch to close it to the downside, and I also repeat the same thing. But before that, let's put the pockets. Okay, so I'm going to bring out the pockets. Okay, I'm going to bring out the pocket, and it's now time to join it, because you have to join it before closing up the dress. So I'm going to measure from the shoulder line to my half length. So, and then I will, from the that half length is where the pocket is going to start from. Okay, so I'm just going to place it like this, and then I'm going to sew it. Make sure that the right side is facing the right side, and then I will bring the other one and place it on the other side, and I'm going to sew it as well. Okay, so let me go ahead and pin it down first. I don't want to make any mistake. So I'll go ahead and place it. Make sure that the right side is facing the right side. Let me pin it down. Go ahead and pin it down like this, and then when you are done, put it like this, and then put the other side. So also go ahead and pin it down. Make sure that the two of them is equal. Okay, make sure that it's equal to avoid any problem when sewing it. And then the next thing I'll do now is to turn up the other side, and I'll also repeat the same thing. Measure out the half length, and then from that half length place it, and then also do the same thing. Okay, so it's now time to, so I'm done sewing it, and this is what we have. Okay, so it's now time to hem the down part. Fold it 2 times and run a stitch round it, and this will be the end of it. Okay, so after I'm done sewing it, this is what we have. So I'm going to put it on the mannequin for you to see what we have done. So this is what it looks like. This is what it came out, and you can see it's very beautiful. Please, my camera is not doing justice to this dress. It's very beautiful. So thank you so very much for watching my video. Please, if you have not subscribed, please do where to hit the subscription button. Also turn on your bell notification so that whenever I will post a video, you'll be notified. And also, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Okay, give this video a massive thumbs up, please guys. Share this video so that more people can be able to see it. Okay, so thank you so very much for watching my video. See you next time on my next video. Bye bye.